500, wind blowing out in the Bronx. Bottom second, no score. Shane Spencer. Spencer in a blade of grass last year, all but unraveled the Yankees year in 2000, but he scores Bernie Williams there. Yanks up 1-zip. Top five, Tigers down 4-1. Roger Cedeno off Randy Kiesler. Gets by Bernie. Robert Fick scoring. Davy Cruz scoring. 8th triple of the year for Cedeno. Now it's a 4-3 game. Later in the inning, Tigers up 5-4. Kiesler taken out with runners on the corners, 1 out. Ramiro Mendoza on, and Wendell Errol McGee Jr. You get in his house right now. Grounds to Brocious. He starts the 5-4-3 double play. Mendoza 2 2/3 scoreless relief. Bottom 6 tied at 5. Chuck Knobloch 2 outs. That's delivering a clutch hit. Not to mention he's got pretty good aim off the foul pole. His 5th home run of the season. Yanks up 7-5, and then Spencer back for more. It's 9-5, 2 on. That's off C.J. Nitkowski, and that is far. His 6th. 7 runs in the 6th, all with 2 out for the Yanks. They're up 12-5. Juan Encarnacion facing Mark Wohlers, but Gerald Williams is back there. 29 hits in this game. That was not one of them. Williams, nice play as the Yanks win at 14-8. Spencer finishes with a career-high 6.
Red Sox, it's Raul Mondesi facing Hideo Nomo. Ring him up, sit him down. Nomo, another gem. 7 innings, gives up just 1 earned run and strikes out 10. Manny Ramirez back into a tie with Jim Thome for most home runs in the league. He's now got 32. 9 of his 32 this year have come against Toronto. Top 8, Carlos Delgado. To Brian Dahlbach, who can't make the play, but El Guapo. Oh, look out! He got the first time, didn't get hurt. Made the great play to get over there. Top 9, Derek Lowe, all the makings as always. Former to Jose Offerman, pulls Dahlbach off the base, and all of a sudden, Boston's making it interesting. Cesar is Turkis, base hit to right. Then Tony Fernandez lines it to left. Lowe blows up again. Didn't retire any of the 4 batters he faced. So in comes Bill Pulsipher. Chris Latham, base hit. Jays within 3 at 6-3. Pulsipher comes out. In comes Rod Beck to face Alex Gonzalez. Whew! That's what Boston's saying, because they finally get out of it. The double play, and Boston survives 6-3, so they remain 2.5 games behind the Yanks. Nomo wins his 5th straight start.
Bottom 9, Steve Carsey against Vlad Guerrero. Carsey survives the 9th. Bottom 10, Steve Reed. Hey, you traded for him, put him on in. Michael Barrett, though, he gets bat on this one. That's going to the gap. Double there. Reed, he's going to be pulled. So now in this 2-2 game in the 10th, Mike Remlinger facing Mike Mordecai with the bases loaded and 1 out. Full count to Mordecai. Fouls it away. Let's do it again. Fouls it away. One more time. Just missed it once more. 4 straight foul balls. Payoff pitch. Again, Remlinger misses low. Mordecai wins the battle and the ball game. Expos win it 3-2 on the walk. Atlanta loses for just the 5th time in 24 games. Smoltz in that 3rd relief appearance, 17 pitches, perfect in an inning and 2/3. Ugi Urbina struck out 3 in 2 perfect innings to earn the win. 4 straight at home for the Expos.
How about the Phillies and the Mets? We're in the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs for Edgardo Alfonso.
2-out RBI.
Foul territory. Watch Travis Lee. Travis Lee, great catch. Vance Wilson in the starting lineup. Mike Piazza a little bit banged up, did not start. And Wilson, his 1st career RBI in the bottom of the 7th. Todd Zeile coming in. Mets are up by the score of 2-1. Top 8, Jimmy Rollins. Game's tied at 2. Under the glove of Ray Ordonez, Scott Rowland. He comes around to score. Phillies are up 3-2. Top 9, Marlon Anderson. The chop to Robin Ventura. Ventura bare hands. In time at first. And Anderson, we were saying, it's a knee. It's a knee. He's done. And you know what? We were all wrong. It's being called a strained left hammy. And believe it or not, Anderson listed as day-to-day. And that's why we're not doctors. That's why
Andersons are tough.
Speak for yourself. Piazza got into the game as a pinch hitter, and he popped out. And the Phillies go on to win 3-2. And the Royals, Joe Pinheiro on the mound for Seattle. Gets Ray Sanchez, then he gets Carlos Beltran, and then he gets Mike Sweeney. Pinheiro struck out 3 of the first 4 batters he faced. This just his 3rd major league start. Sweeney back to Pinheiro, top 4. And Pinheiro said, how'd I do that? Bottom 4, Chris George's Major League debut against John Olerud. To the gap. Brett Boone comes home to score, and Seattle's up 1-0. Meantime, Pinheiro still cruising in the 5th. The one-time Mariner Raul Ibanez, down he goes as Pinheiro strikes out 6 in 6 innings of work. Just what the M's need, another pitcher. Bottom 8, Ichiro with 2 outs. Base hit up the middle, that scores 2. M's up 4-0. They go on to win 4-0. So Pinheiro, the story, 1 hit ball through 6 innings, his 2nd career win and his 3rd Major League start. As Seattle avoids its first 3-game losing streak of the season. It's Seattle's 8th shutout of the season. That ties Boston for the most. Tom Prince with 2 on, a swing and a drive. A 3-run home run, his 5th of the year, 5-0 Minnesota. When you're talking Twins, it always seems you're talking defense. Bottom 4, Jason Giambi. Jock Jones. Jock Jones against the wall, and he hangs on. Bottom 4, Jason Giambi up, 2 on, 2 out. And he pops up. Corey Koski at 3rd is going to make the catch. Adam Johnson from Minnesota leaves after 5 innings. A chance for his first big league win. Top 6, all the makings. Torrey Hunter to left center. Terrence Long and Johnny Damon converge. I got it, you got it, who's got it? No one's got it. It's off the wall, and here comes Hunter. A developing situation. Torrey Hunter's going for an inside-the-park home run, and he's in there. His 17th home run of the year, 6-2 Minnesota. Very next batter, Jock Jones, Terrence Long, this time able to make a great catch. And the next man up, however, is Tom Prince. Again, Prince. His 2nd home run of the game, 6th of the season, 7-2 Minnesota. And then Denny Hawking. Excuse me, John.
Need to get you a lozenge.
Need something. Johnny Damon, great catch, but Twins hold on to win by the final count of 7-4. So the 3rd Major League start for Adam Johnson gets his 1st Major League win, giving up 2 runs in 5 innings. Jermaine Dye, 0 for 3 in his A's debut Wednesday, 1 for 4 in this one. Just Oakland's 7th loss in 23 games this month.
White Sox Indians. Gary Glover on the bump, covering for Baldwin. Bottom 2nd.
Swinging him in.
Juan Gonzalez missed. Glover short stint, 3 1/3, 2 hits, 3 Ks, not bad. Top 5, 2-1 White Sox. Jose Canseco against Charles Nagy. Jose's batting 89 against Nagy, 4 for 45, but here unloads for his 6th homer and 3rd hit of the game. 5-1 White Sox. Bottom 8. 5-3 Sox. Runners on 1st and 3rd. Keith Folk facing Jim Thome with 2 outs. Thome 2 for 3 before this at bat, but goes down swinging there. 2 for 4 in the night. Bottom 9. Folk to Russell Branyan. That's going to stay fair. Keeps the game alive. His 14th makes it 5-4, but the next batter, Tim Blaker, grounds out to Ray Durham. Let's eat. The postgame buffet is open. The Sox win it 5-4. Canseco raising his season average from 271 to 295 with that 3 for 3.
Wrigley, and this, ladies and gentlemen, the Cubs and the Cards, our Sports Center Showcase highlight. Bud Smith, the rookie, 21 years old, on the hill for St. Louis, walks Eric Young. Next man up in the bottom of the 1st is Delano DeShields as Young is picked off. Great move there by Smith. DeShields then walks. Next man up is Sammy Sosa. Ring him up, sit him down. Smith gets out of the inning. As he went 7 innings, gave up just 1 earned run. And Sammy in the game, he goes down in the bottom of the 3rd. He went 0 for 3, striking out twice. Top 4, it's Mark McGwire against Kevin Tapani. And here we go with Big Mac. Way back. His 15th of the year, ties the game at 1. You know, John, if you got a ball off the bat of Mark McGwire, what are you going to do?
Throw it back.
What are you going to get?
Throw it back. That's a fan.
Great arm. Threw it back. Top 6, Fernando Vina. Base hit, Sammy fielding. Vina going for 2. Sosa's throw is there, but Vina is safe. How'd that happen? Watch it again. Sosa's throw on the money, but the collision here knocks the ball out of the glove of Ricky Gutierrez. So Vina, with the hard slide, jars the ball loose, and he's in there. 2 batters after that. It's Albert Pujols. And Pujols goes into the gap, drives Vina in. Pujols in the game, 1 for 4. Cards up 2-1. That's the score in the bottom of the 7th. Robert Machado facing Smith. Jim Edmonds going back. And did he make the catch? He did. Great adjustment there. And then in the ninth, it's McGuire again. Mark McGuire, ladies and gentlemen, 2 home runs. Just like Barry Bonds goes deep twice, McGuire goes deep twice, and the Cards win at 3-1. Tapani the loss, even though he gave up only 2 runs in 7 innings. In Tapani's last 9 starts, the Cubs have scored only 20 runs. Rick Ankiel, the pitcher in the minors for St. Louis, another promising start. After walking the first 3 batters, throws a 1-hitter through 7 and strikes out 12. Lance Berkman's on first. Moises Alou, second in the league in hitting. Berkman is first, and Berkman looks safe, but he's not. Alou does not get out of the way of Jason Kendall's throw to second. So Berkman is called out here on batter's interference. Top 7, it's Alou. His 1 hit in the game, a home run. His 21st of the year, ties the game at 2. Off the foul pole, it's a fair ball. Bottom 8, Aramis Ramirez to right. Alou all over this highlight. Look at this catch. Are you kidding me? Tyke Redmond's in a dicey spot. He doesn't know where he's going, and he's thrown out going to third. Watch this great catch by Alou as he throws win at 3-2. So they're back to within 3 of the Cubs. Acquired in the Jose Lima deal, Dave Malicki wins his first game against Pittsburgh. This was quite a battle. Gonzalez going for home run number 42, bottom 1. Levon Hernandez on the mound, 2 outs. What do we have? Deep to center. Is it gone or not? It's off the wall. Gonzalez with a triple says, you know what? I think I had a home run. That was gone. Bob Brenly comes out and says, you know what? I think my man had a home run. But watch, the ball was, in fact, off the wall, only about 2 feet short of number 42. Top 4, Rich Aurelia. His great year continues. That's a solo home run off Curt Schilling. His 16th of the year. We're tied at 1. And the next man up is Barry Bonds. Just 3 home runs in his last 27 games, but Schilling hangs a curveball. Back-to-back home runs for the Giants for Bonds, his 43rd of the year, 2-1. Top 5, Aurelia with 1 out. Third baseline, Matt Williams, bare hands, no play. So the bases all loaded for Bonds. And here he comes. Barry Bonds the other way with a grand slam. 44 now on the year for Bonds. 6-3 Giants. Top 7, Bonds looking for more, but here grounds to Jay Bell as the shift works. Bonds 2 for 4 with a walk. Both hits, home runs. Giants win it by the score of 11-3. Schilling losing for just the 5th time all year.
Sox agreed to give L.A. pitcher James Baldwin, but they wanted 3 minor leaguers in return, so then the Dodgers should give us some money, too. Deal's done. Dodgers getting a healthy arm attached to a shoulder that might be. Baldwin had surgery on his right shoulder in the offseason. Baldwin 7-5 this year with an ERA of 4.61 and 16 starts. Last year's All-Star winner is 69-53 in his big league career, all with Chicago. He will be a free agent at the end of the year. Baldwin was scheduled to start Thursday against the Indians, so I guess Cleveland's pregame hitting reports fairly useless. Kevin Brown, Darren Dreifert, Andy Ashby. LA has a nice rotation on the disabled list. The team desperate for pitching. The new middle infield. Jose Ortiz, acquired for Nefi Perez. Juan Uribe, up from AAA to play shortstop. Bottom first, Denny Nagel. Sean Green. That gets down for a base hit. Paul LaDuca hustling around second. Terry Shumpert, the relay, but uh-oh, Jose Ortiz lets it get away. E4, LaDuca scores 1-zip LA. 2-zip now, Adrian Beltre, 2 on and 1 out. Uribe boots it. Gary Sheffield will score 3-0 LA. Not a good start for the Rockies' young middle infielders. Top 7, still 3-zip LA. Bases are chucked for Colorado. Eric Gagne against Ben Petrick. Good eye, he holds up. Ball 4. Terry Shumpert scores 3-1 Rockies, and the bases are still chucked. Giovanni Carrera in in relief, facing Larry Walker with 1 out. Strikes out Walker. He's Canadian. Next batter, Greg Norton. Giovanni Carrera gets him to ground out to Mark Kruzalonic, the veteran making the play there at second base. Dodgers win it by a count of 3-1. They have won 5 of their last 6. Gagne, solid 6 1/3, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 4 Ks. He improves to 4-3. Denny Nagel has D-Rays, Angels, Anaheim not exactly out of the wild card race. Bottom first, David Eckstein on first. Troy Glaus facing Ryan Roop. Earth is full, go home. Gloss, number 25. The Angels go up 2-zip. Next batter, Darren Erstad. Hitting can be contagious. Number 8 for Erstad, and the Angels are now up 3-0. Garrett Anderson, no relation, decides he wants a pitch. And just like that, back-to-back home runs. The 18th for Anderson. The Angels take a 4-zip lead. That is a way to get out of the box from the first at bat. Let's go top 8. Ben Grieve. Erstad had homered. And because he is a full-service baseball player, he's out there getting Ben Grieve's hit, saving extra bases. The Angels go on to win it 5-3. The 3 homers in the first, the second time the Angels have hit 3 homers in the first inning in franchise history. The other occurrence back in '87, Brian Downing, Wally Joyner, and Jack Howell. The Angels have won 9 of their last 11, and not surprisingly, the Devil Rays are 0-11-2 in road series against AL teams. They're in the wrong league.
Those are the Rangers. Cal Ripken being honored before the game, his last in Texas. Ripken a short A-Rod. Nice stop. And in time. Top 7, the O's are down 7-2. But it's Ripken. And Cal is going out in style. That's his 8th home run of the year. And he gets a curtain call. But the O's go down. Texas winning at 9-7. Ricky Leday, his first homer of the season, helping the Rangers to a 5-run 6th.